Good day and welcome for joining me today. Happy Monday. Here. So today I'm going to be going against Tampa Bay to start. We'll do a couple of Houston games. Like we got the Yankees on the way and the Sox, Seattle at home. Sox at home, New York in New York. Be interesting. Exciting when I get to play in Seattle because I've been to that arena or that stadium in real life. Anyway, if you could like and stuff, that'd be great. Get on with it. Rogers Center. Our pitcher today is Manoa. Alexa, what was the Blue Jays versus the Rays score?
In America.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us.
Blue Jays got smoked. 8-1.
Matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays
particular
and the
game.
Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John.
Well, my virtual team is
we're going to see a lengthy win streak
different
to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
Team is different than the real Blue Jays. My team's like a super team. They're all on fire.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day.
Hope the sound's all right, folks.
Was last season, and if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his
strike one.
Manuel Margot now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The pitch, that one down the line, and that's just foul.
Strike two.
And 2 now. Swing and a miss.
And better, you're out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Wander Franco. Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Lucky there, eh?
Better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays.
One down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Man, this guy keeps hitting these foul balls.
Started top of the first. That one outside. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than
the first pitch.
Have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He takes it on his own. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Yandy
2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz now. Hitless in
There's
the series so far.
A lot of
He's 0 for
pitches we
7.
wasted.
And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. That's through there.
Oh, we got him.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with
That guy's sign, eh?
pitch early in the at bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rays held in check here.
Okay, now it's our
Blue
turn to
Jays will
bat.
Get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in Toronto, and on the mound in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
For the Jays, the designated hitter, Whit Merrifield.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball.
Oh,
McClanahan,
man.
a all-star. He features a 4-seam fastball,
Yeah.
a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider.
bit better.
This is in the air down the line, and that
Offside,
is a
though.
foul ball. Smash to the left side. Franco, jump throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an
There we go. We
infield
made it to the
One of
base.
those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
And next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. Line drive, base hit. Merrifield around second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm.
Hey,
front
Caesar,
side.
thank you for liking and
Just
sharing.
continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Cole Bichette up to the dish. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats. Back up the... Oh, that got him. In there safely.
Got a run in. Oh, he got a hit in the cheek. Took a frightful looking shot to the cheek on the previous play. X-rays will be needed, but the trainer believes that the cheek may indeed be broken. Will need to be removed from the game. So we smoked the pitcher.
Out of the bullpen, Luis Patino.
Well, no
Unlucky.
margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And the
It
batter
wasn't
is
my
George
pitcher.
Springer. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Springer swings, belts one. Out to left. Gone!
Oh, Nelly.
Bam! Oh, my. George Springer leaves the
Oh.
yard. His 16th homer of the year. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. In the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that. One down.
Wow, crap.
Batting 6,
Ringer dinger though, hey?
Alejandro.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk had the day off yesterday. right side. And puts the squeeze on that one.
Working that one guy.
Batting seventh, the third baseman,
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Ground ball right side.
Right to him.
Walls throws
A
to
bummer.
first. That's the inning. Take another look at the Toronto Grand Slam. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Hey Stephanie, thank you for liking.
And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Singing.
Hey, Rosarena.
I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time.
I'm good, thank you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Keep up the grind, my Canadian neighbor. Thank you, William.
First misses the mark. Manoah, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
There. Oh, here you go.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 1-1. This one popped up. 2 down.
Got him.
Josh Lowe.
How's the sound, Stephanie?
0 for 6 in the series so far.
Good.
Pretty amazing.
And you some poutine to Texas. Hey, my characters are going against Texas. Next game.
Jackson, anyone?
I'm like, this is yesterday's game. And
a real athletic
the next one is against Astros,
mechanical things really well. Look out, because the sky's the limit on that.
which is today's game in real life. I think the Blue Jays are currently losing or lost though.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Swing and a miss.
The inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're
The
on the
poutine
short
is
end of a
delicious.
4-0 score.
No,
Here's the left field.
you ever get a chance to go to Montreal or somewhere and try some poutine from a poutineery, be amazed.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box.
I had this really nice poutineery in my city here. I'm in Western Canada. And it was really good, but unfortunately they moved away.
That one back up the middle and it gets through.
Kind of a bummer. I don't want to eat poutines like that very often though. They're very, very, very filling.
There's just no one there to knock it down.
Loaded to the brim with goodness.
So man aboard. So up next for
Here's
Toronto,
Kevin.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Happy, look at him. Look at that crowd. I recognize that one lady. Oh, look at that one lady twice. Your twin sister, eh? Oh, that was terrible. That's gonna be a double.
Franco for one. Over to first, but it's offline.
Oh.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Well, they got one of my guys.
Next up for the Blue Jays. Reached on an infield single his first time. And fouled off.
We've got the guy there. See that? Ooh. Oh.
On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Ah, crap.
Passes to the pitcher covering the bag. As the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Singled and scored his first time. Ripped to short.
Ah, darn it.
Franco on to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Now it's the power speed.
Welcome back.
Siri in his second season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. There's the strike.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Swings through that.
Right. Pick him out, hopefully.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Swing and a miss.
Catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Didn't think that was in. Close though.
And here it comes. Struck him out looking.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Walls, 26 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. And a pitch. Comes up empty. That's
oh.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Bichette.
Here we go. Bo got it. Hey, Yod, thank you for liking.
Down in order go the Rays. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
Bo, 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 bo.
Here comes a pitch.
Oh, crap.
Are out in front of the plate. The throw to first, and Bichette is retired.
The right fielder, number 4, Joe.
Here's George Springer. He's already homered in this game. Springer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Hard hit.
Right to him.
Whips it across, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
All right, Vlad.
Fly ball down the line. Margot settles under it. He's got it. And that is that. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead 4-0. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Manuel Margot.
The right fielder, Manuel Margot.
Manoah back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Rays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
1-2 to Margot.
Nope, outside.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his
Got him.
game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Fouled off. He was late. Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
We do it? Yeah, I guess.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
The pitch. Foul ball there. The Rays hitless so far in the game. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 4-0. Back now in Toronto, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Alejandro Kirk.
Alexa, what team did Chris Singleton play for?
Yeah, baby, come on.
And a pitch. In the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want
In the
that one back. No
NFL,
doubt.
the Chris Singleton
That
it
was
down.
Matt Chapman. 0 for 1. He grounded out
Alexa,
his first
did
at
Chris
bat.
Singleton play in the Major League Baseball?
Comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of second.
It's in and out of his glove. Throw to first, gets him. Good job.
Ah, he
to
still
stay
got me.
with it there for the second out. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
Might as well challenge. I don't see why not.
Final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt. But after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call, just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they lose the challenge, and they won't have any more the rest of the way.
I think it's offered me one challenge in like 12 games.
And now it's Dalton Varsho, and he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
Like trade for all the most powerful hitters and then home runs all the time.
And he deals. That's hard hit on the line. And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Out there, I had signaled him to go on, but
swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's Kiermaier now. 0 for 1. He hit into
go, Kevin!
his first time. And there's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-0.
Really nice job with 2
got a batter in.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Whit Merrifield, 1 for 2. That one the other way. Margot makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Blue Jays 5, the Rays nothing. And welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Randy Arozarena.
Hey, Rosarena.
The pitch. Ground ball left side. Chapman gets it to first. They get the out on Arozarena.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Christian Bethencourt.
Now here is Christian Bethencourt. He popped out his first time.
Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, Toronto. You can do it.
And it's fouled away. Swings and misses.
Swing, bada, bada, bada.
Outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got him.
There's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Designated hitter,
And now it's going to be Josh Lowe. Struck out swinging his first time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That clips the corner. They say you win.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The Rays yet to pick up a hit here. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. Rays held in check here. It's 5-0.
That guy had a Bichette jersey.
And now for the Jays.
Pretty cool
Santiago
decal.
Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
And the pitch. That's to third. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. And first offering is fouled off. Smoked on the ground a second. And Bichette is retired.
The right fielder, number 4, Joel Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
What a grand slam.
In the air out to center.
Way up in the air.
That takes care of Springer. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jose Siri. Manoah back to work. Swung on, popped up left side. Chapman makes the grab, one away.
The first baseman, number 17,
Isaac Paredes now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Paredes, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's in there.
Oh, we got him.
These hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there.
Correct.
The 1-1. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that changeup in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Walls stands in now and watches strike one. The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation. And sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
You're out of here.
Perfect through 6. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Blue Jays 5, the Rays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. Slice to right. Margot puts it away.
Wow.
There's one
Oop.
away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Line drive, caught.
Man.
now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Matt Chapman. And that one ripped into right. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
There we go. Finally got a base at least. Holy moly.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
25, Dalton Varsho.
Ripped on a line. Brings it in with a nice
Ah.
grab. And that is that. One left for Toronto, but they hold a 5-0 lead. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Rays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance.
You're out. You're out. You're all out.
Slider below the zone right there, just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Franco batting with one down, takes a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
There's a strike.
Guys sign, eh? Look at him.
Two now. And that's the strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Not too happy about that.
Through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
You and your yellow shoes.
2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. That one's in there, 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success.
I'm going to let it fly.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
I don't know what the XP does for me. No idea. I'm getting the XPs.
They go to the bullpen. Yanni Chirinos.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them.
I missed.
Only swinging at pitches inside the
Tinker.
zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
Siri puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, number 15.
Darn it.
Designated hitter, Whit.
So now here's the DH. Whit Merrifield. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Smash to the left side. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an
The batter,
excellent
number
pace.
5. Second baseman, Santiago.
So digging in, Santiago Espinal. Hammered, base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
There we go.
Nice job of driving that.
You usually do better on the third out for some reason.
They take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. Right-handed reliever on the ground. That's a base hit. Siri fires it to the plate. Run comes in from It's 6-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. George Springer digs in now. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Oh, crap.
Bounce to the right. Tosses to first, and Guerrero is set down. That ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 6, the Rays nothing.
Check how many pitches my guy's done, eh?
Ready to begin the 8th. Now, Randy Arozarena.
65. Still okay, I think.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. Popped up. And there's one down.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5.
I thought it was the other guy at first, and then I realized it's the farther guy.
Christian Bethancourt next to hit for the Rays. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Ball 1 there.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next pitch is downstairs.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or 2 from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Kicks and deals.
Zero, thank you for liking.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next offering is fouled back. Comes a 2-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout.
Good time, eh?
And a fastball up in the zone.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike 1. And the righty deals. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Tampa. They still find themselves down 6-0.
There we go. That pitcher did a good job.
Welcome back. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one.
Oh, rip.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And here is Matt Chapman. And that one fouled off. Hard hit right side. On to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Get him. On base, hopefully, at least.
Popped up to the left.
That's not good.
Ground. Snags it on the run. And that will end the inning.
Only 100 XP that time.
Perfect so far. We'll see if he can make history as we head to the 9th. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Romano. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Jordan Romano.
And now it's Jose Siri. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. Here comes a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
You're still here.
And 1-2. Next offering is fouled back.
They're winning, yes. Nothing right now.
3 outs from a no-hitter.
Going for a no-hitter.
It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Brady textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Romano, the tall righty, 210 pounds, and he was born in Canada.
Canada.
And a swing and a miss there.
Probably no surprise to you, Boog, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there, too.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I didn't know that stat that Toronto produces more ball players than any other city.
Strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Although sometimes players wind up, you know, when they become a prospect, they wind up moving.
Two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Out to short. And it's a no-hitter.
That was close for a no-hitter, though.
But there's something really fun and cool about a combined
Why are they
no-hitter.
carrying him? He just finished it off.
These guys got the W. That's what's most important.
Awesome. Now we're going to Texas, man.
Fans our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious.
Oh, we got to sit Bo, Stephanie. Oh, that'll make you sad, but he'll be back the game after.
Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Minute Maid Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking
He
on the
walloped that
Houston
guy in the
Astros.
face.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, saying we're going to see a lengthy
That looks like
win
Bo right
streak
there.
to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting
Dude,
pitching.
the computer
and
didn't take him
bullpen.
out.
Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Coming up on the first pitch, and the right-hander with the good curveball, Lance McCullers Jr.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
The pitch. On the ground to the left. To first, just got him on that one.
Ah, crap.
Batting second, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's Kiermaier now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a base hit up the middle.
There we go.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Man at first with 1 gone. Santiago Espinal now at the plate. Hit hard, base hit. The throw to third. Kiermaier hung up in a rundown now. And now he's tagged out at second as he can't.
I don't know why he didn't run.
That is good. The right fielder.
And then he ran.
George Springer.
George Springer.
Out towards left center. Alvarez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
It's like sometimes they run and then sometimes they don't.
Check. And now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, getting the nod on the mound, Kevin Gossman. And Singy, he's fresh off tossing a no-no his last time out.
Let's just see how he backs it up in this one. He had great stuff in the last start. You hope that that continues if you're on his team.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
Kevin Gossman hails from Colorado. But he played his college ball at LSU.
Julian.
He's the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft. Made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. Espinal in plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
Yeah, I'm the Blue Jays, if you didn't figure that out.
Michael Brantley.
Now Michael Brantley steps in.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight.
I had a no-hitter for them
And after 2 free agent deals, he
last
finally
game.
became an all-star.
Strike 2. Yeah, he was drafted, traded, released, claimed, and signed 2 free agent deals before becoming an all-star. That message very clear. Don't give up. Got him looking for the.
I don't know, I didn't play last year's version, but
for strike 3.
there's some new modes and stuff, I think.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
I mean, and what are they gonna change, right?
And that's down and away. The 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a foul ball. He stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Got him.
Astros go down 1-2-3, scoreless after 1.
Thank you for liking, by the way.
Back here in Houston, 2nd inning set to go. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate.
Vlad, let's go. Oh, I missed. Go slider. Early.
Out to center.
Can catch that.
And there's one down.
Batting 6. The catcher, number 9.
Are you into baseball, Julian?
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Well struck
That's
right
decent.
field. That one carrying and caught on the warning track.
Ah, he caught it. Crap.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon.
Can't hit.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Line drive, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second safely.
There we go. That guy was a slow one.
There, he got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Ah, crap.
Chapman gets a piece there.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
I'm hitting well with Belt. You know who's hitting good? Springer. Grand slam with him last game.
Runner leads away at second. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Hits the top of the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
There we go. We got one in.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Teams,
And now
please.
it's Dalton Varsho. And a foul ball.
Ah, foul, eh? My whole team's on fire, Julian. Like every one of them except for one has like a fire symbol.
Here's your one. That one ripped.
Oh, we got a homer, I think.
Alvarez going back on it. Back some more. It's gone over the left field wall. A shot to the opposite field. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add a pair. It's 3-0.
Barrios and Manoa. Manoa just got a no-hitter for me. No one's struggling. I'm 15-0 or something like that.
That one was a hanger, and
There's been some closies once in a while, but most of the time I'm
like that. And right there, he
doing
made it
okay.
pay.
My whole team's on fire, you know. That one's gone, Varsho.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield. Now fly ball to right center.
Out, we're out.
McCormick makes the grab. And
Easy,
that
I don't
is
know.
that. But they
Easy,
strike for
probably.
3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home
I
run.
played one game
It's now 3-0.
when I first started and I just
Dialed into the
annihilated
show.
them, and then I turned it up to the next level. But, you know,
We head to the bottom of the second. So here's the Astros.
I like to be able to hit it still.
Jose Altuve.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And first offering is fouled off. One of the skill sets Altuve brings to the table. He is a notorious.
I don't even see where they want me to put it
ball
at,
player,
though.
but whether it's in the zone or out of the zone, since he debuted
Uh-oh, they're
in
gonna get it.
2011, no player has more hits in the majors than Jose Altuve.
Got a guy on base. No.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those
Give him
are
a
the ones you
cookie.
dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball.
I don't know anything about baseball in terms of
Right on top of it. And you
when
can
you're
feel
supposed to
this
hold
crowd
back,
waking
'cause
up
I don't-
a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise
it
with
looks
their
like they're
bats.
all going into the zone to me.
Gosman throws over, and he's back safely. Jose Abreu now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Yeah, like I tried it on whatever level I tried it on. I won like 60. Got 60 hits or something, or 60 scores.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
So then I
right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He
turned
can
to the
go
next
anywhere he
level.
wants to go right here.
Sometimes I run away a little bit, you know,
Kingsley, known for being a little generous,
but they're not unrealistic scores. You know, like the Jays lost like 9-1 or something last
Fans don't
tonight.
really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you
When that happens,
I think over time you can develop.
it's not like 60, you know, the world record for.
Alex Bregman.
Most
misses for ball one. As
runs
the
in.
game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Kicks and fires. And
Oh, crap.
1-2.
Oh, good.
Altuve, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he gets Bregman. And there's two away.
Well, interesting.
Didn't these guys win the whole thing last year?
After giving up the leadoff single, back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. That's a strike. Pretty unique upbringing for Jeremy Pena, at least in terms of a kid who was born in the Dominican Republic, but then he moved to Rhode Island. Not exactly a baseball.
You think they
hotbed.
can
He plays
repeat?
college ball at
I was looking
Maine
at the
University
Vegas odds, and I
in
think
Montclair.
Houston's odds
And
were
then
actually
be a
really
third-round
good
pick
up
of the
there.
Astros in 2018. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Going to count 1-2.
That's inside.
But right there.
Pena tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's ruled a swing.
Got him.
It's a strikeout. One left for Houston. They trail in this one 3-0.
See if we can find Julian here. Somebody on their phone.
And welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin's been doing good for me.
Back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And he grounds one to the right
Ah,
side.
crap.
Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The batter, number 5, shortstop,
Santiago Espinal getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Tacos for sale up there.
And first offering is fouled off. McCullers.
Those ones that when they change it up to the slower ones, it always catches me.
First round pick back in
Oh, that's a good one. Perfect.
2012. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That was good timing. Good.
All over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's George Springer. Slice down the right side.
I shouldn't have swung at that one. Go for a Springer dinger, man. Who's your favorite Blue Jay, Julian?
And there's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and
They're saying this guy here,
that's great work right there.
lad, is from Montreal, and his dad was an expo at one point.
In the air, center field.
Crap.
McCormick makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
So first and second. Danny Jansen will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Romero. You like the closer, eh? At least he's the closer in this.
Right center field. Tucker makes the play.
We left two guys on.
Is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it 3-0. As we go to the last of the third, and now Chas McCormick.
This guy's stepping in for Bichet.
210 pounds, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
My guy cracked someone in the face. They got their pitcher in the cheek and said it broke his cheek.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
Welcome back.
2 strikes.
You had a good time, whatever you're doing.
Next offering is fouled back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Swings and misses, struck him out.
No more McCormick.
Here's Corey Lee. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Righty delivers. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, right now he's
I don't know what up the ladder means, but it sounds exciting.
Dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Tucker, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strike.
Down, Bala.
Third out. Inning over. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here.
134 XPs.
On to the 4th. And now the DH, Brandon Bell.
Designated hitter, Brandon Bell.
The wide to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a drive.
Decent.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
Brandon Belt goes deep. His 12th of the season. And they
Swing and
have
a drive
tonight.
and gone.
4-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
wrecking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to
Got it
stay
like a
really
wrecking
slow
ball.
as if you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Matt Chapman.
Good hit too.
One
I don't think it'll
Tucker
go over.
going back. Still going back.
Ah,
Hit
poop.
in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
In the air to left down the line.
I think it fell.
And it drops foul.
Glad senior played for Montreal, LA Angels. They
McCullers.
Dominican Vlad Jr. Yes was born.
Well,
Played in
he's
Montreal.
fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That one down the line and foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2.
Holy cow, he smoked that one, eh?
One down, base is empty. And
Oh,
that one
that's
is
a pop
lifted in
up.
the air. Tucker settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away.
Now back, second baseman. With
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now, Whit Merrifield. Bounced out to short.
Right to him.
Tosses to first. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home
Saying
run.
about Brandon
It's
Belt.
now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, Michael Brantley stands in.
the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Gosman back to work. That one's in there.
That's not really
It's
where I
0-1.
need it.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
Got him.
7 in a row by way of the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again.
Didn't see where he put it.
Alvarez is from Cuba. He grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. The next offering misses. 2-1. And a strike in there.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And George makes the grab.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose.
Jose Altuve up to him.
Hey Julian, have you ever been to a live Major League Baseball game? Went and saw.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Blue Jays against Mariners. Or if I asked you that before. I can't remember if I asked you though.
And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Minute Maid Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Kevin Kiermaier.
Hey, Kevin.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a high fly
Pop up.
ball out there towards left field. 1 away.
500 level at Blue Jay Sky Dome.
Collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put
That high up?
in the air.
And now the shortstop, Santiago.
Games I went to.
Really nice swing.
Hey, Kevin.
Shot a line drive.
The games I went to, there was one just above the gold seats, behind the batter. Oh crap! That was really good.
And the first 2 set down at the top of the
One kind of level with the third base,
and it'll be George Springer,
like on the other side of the
This is important. If he can go 1-2
dugout.
here, will be a very positive.
then one kind of level on the side with the batter, I think it was.
Oh, what a stop.
Oh, geez.
First, on the money, nice play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts.
Or maybe it was level, yeah.
Better than that. Great
Because
job
there's
to
2 on the side
and
and one from behind.
Bottom of the inning, Jose Abreu up
He asked a buddy from Stream if he wanted to go on a trip with me to Seattle. He's from the island on your end.
It was a number his mother chose
Nice.
for him way back when. She said, pick a unique number.
Get your hotel early, by the way.
That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
You're going to watch Mariners when Blue Jays are in town.
From this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it.
They said that Bichette was tired,
There most of the time.
so they replaced him for a game.
And the right-hander deals. That's outside. And the count is 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little.
I think it's because you know, like Seattle's not very far from Vancouver, right?
It's a really nice pitch.
Here's Alex Bregman. Caught looking his first time up. In there, and it's over.
So you know, a lot of fans go to it. You know, a lot of BC and Alberta fans, you know, they're not too close to watching.
Pitch. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul.
Games live or anything.
0-2 now. And delivers outside.
Although I did talk to a few people that flew down from Toronto and stuff like that.
One-two now. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches
Um,
where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
When I was watching that series, it was Joey Bats was the big star.
Here's
King
the
Felix.
shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat.
For the Mariners.
On the ground to short, Espinal. Tosses across to first. Out number 3. Astros are down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ryan Stanek will take over here And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
I think this is actually today's game. Is it the first game against Houston is today? So I think this is actually today's game in the actual schedule.
6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That one fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side.
Yeah, and Carciano, I remember he was batting.
More than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
You had to worry about Encarnacion letting his bat go for weird hitting. That guy always batted, and a lot of times he lost his bat.
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The catcher, number 9,
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Oh, that sounded good.
Center field. Back there. And out of here. Danny Jansen hits one out. His 7th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 5-0.
That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Brandon Bell digs in now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
And here is Matt Chapman. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
That's a laser base hit.
There we go. We got a base hit.
For him, he's been really hot lately. Other than ripping
Not very many people in the upper deck, eh?
There aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is foul.
I should have left that one.
Hit well, right field.
Oh, look at that.
And gone.
That one's gone for our show.
He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-0.
Look at that. We're beating them. Good now.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Seth Martinez gets the call from the
Face
pen.
the pitcher, I guess.
It's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So the lineup flips over. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
I don't know a lot about
And he's safe at first.
when I should be putting different pitchers in, to be honest.
And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Swings through.
Here's
that
Kevin.
0-1. Merrifield off of first with 2 away. And he's down
crap.
2 as he swings through it. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Blake Taylor up and throwing. Oh, and 2 now. Got him swinging.
Darn it.
But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 7-0. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Back here in Houston, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Chas McCormick. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even
Depends if you're
shrink it down smaller.
winning or losing. How many left-handed right batter in close games advantage against certain players?
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now Corey Lee.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
0-1 now. There's the strike.
All right, now he may have not
The way I pitch
probably
probably doesn't matter.
With the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. A big performance on the.
I don't ever throw it in the middle if I can avoid it.
Number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff.
Just on the outer edges.
Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is popped up. Espinal pulls that one down, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They continue to trail 7-0.
Don't look very happy. Mind you, look at their view there. They're way up there.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. Martinez back to work. Slice the other
Decent.
way. That's a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Hammers
Big hit there.
left field and forget it.
Forget about it.
George Springer leaves the yard, and they add a couple more. It's 9-0.
Those guys are happy about it.
There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard.
One thing you notice is tired. They will miss their pitches. They're getting hits against. Their confidence will lower. Yeah, they kind of mentioned that happens.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Or should have left that one, eh?
And he deals. And there's a base hit to left.
Vladdy's not a very fast runner, though. His speed's only 43. Well, he's not the worst. The guy that's the catcher has like hardly any speed.
And that one hammered way back there. That one hops against the fence. Pena relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Now
Lost
it's the
his bat.
Toronto designated hitter, Brandon Bell. Ripped to
Oh
short.
crap! Double play probably.
Over to Abreu. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Oh, well, at least we got one. Thought they were gonna do second and then first.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Blake Taylor.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Well, this guy's confidence is
Matt
probably
Chapman
shot.
to the plate now. And first
You're hitting
offering
all the
is
sweet
fouled
spots with
off.
Gosman, but you see your regular pitchers being a little off. That's when you get a pitcher up.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead continues to grow. It's a double, third hit of the night for him.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
One out, runner at second. Next to hit, Dalton Varsho.
Wonder the longest streak the Blue Jays have ever been on in real life. Oh crap!
And pops it up. Alvarez in position. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays.
Pretty good graphics on these games, eh? Remember in television baseball.
The other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Oh, why'd you run?
Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. But 1 run does score in the
I don't
play
know why that guy
before the
ran.
inning ends. But they tack
I was
on
telling the
5
front guy to
runners.
run.
7th inning stretch time. It's the Blue Jays 12 and the Astros nothing.
Take me out to the ball game. 69 pitches.
If you guys are really us, what number are we thinking of? 69, dudes!
But these guys in the 8th.
And here it comes. Jansen makes the grab. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 44, Yorda.
This score, it's safe to say you might get
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
a complete game. I like to change them up when they get close to 70 something though. I don't know how many they actually really do normally, but
Bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but
try not to go too far into the 80s, you know.
The 0-1. There's a strike. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Oh, really? 100? Oh, jeez. Figured this other guy's probably
And they
needed their turn.
And the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th, and here is Kevin Kiermaier. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side.
Right to him.
Altuve slings to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
And next for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. Ripped on a line to center. McCormick flashes the leather on the running catch.
He might not be the same. Yeah, bullpen enjoys as much pressure, as much rest with pressure high on them.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. That takes care of Springer. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Down in order go the Blue Jays. But they lead it by a count of 12-0.
Close one.
And welcome back. Digging in, Jose Abreu.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
And the right-hander back to work. Popped up. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now it's Alex Bregman. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. In the air, left field. Varsho racing.
That was close.
Catch.
Good pitch.
Game's out of reach if you have a pitcher that gets a little action. That's an option. I've never even played some of my pitchers yet.
Next for the Astros. Maybe expecting a bunt here.
It's all been the
playing in on the edge of the grass.
Starter pitchers, the SUs, or the
Call the ball. And that's ball 1.
or the MRPs. I don't think this guy's played yet. I don't know. Zach Pop doesn't sound familiar. LRP. These MRPs and LRPs. I haven't even used them. It's all been like these 3 at the bottom.
kicks and deals. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Got the easiest job in the world.
Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Fights it off. You'll see another. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. All set to start the ninth in this one. And
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Better put Julian's favorite player in.
the pitch. In the air out towards right center. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen.
This guy's super slow.
Taylor, a 6'3" lefty,
Running bases.
27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Fought off foul.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And now the lefty. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left
Yeah, I can't
center
get.
field. So
58. I guess he's not the worst.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast.
SU is set up. We'll get a hold.
When you hit a ball that hard.
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean,
MP mid pitcher and LP's long pitcher.
squared up perfectly, and
It is when your pitcher is struggling around 6 or 7, long as early as second.
Heavy off your bat, you know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114
Here's a double
miles
play.
per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
That ends the frame. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick.
The center fielder, Chas McCormick.
Doesn't have as many pitches as the other guy.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Wonder if you play them enough if they get more pitches.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Lee, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Missed a little bit, eh?
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Missed a little bit there, too.
In the zone all game, if guys will chase it, that's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Right-handed reliever. And down on strikes he goes. And now the Astros are down to their final out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Kyle Tucker. In there for strike one.
Right.
Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
You change the camera on you like that, you can't tell where it wants you to pitch.
Is just one.
Dude, I don't know his little hand signals.
Down on strikes, and that is the ball game.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Very happy to see Romano do some stuff. Got the music turned off, by the way, in case you're wondering. There's no music right there. Although you'll notice coming up, when it changes screens, there's like 2 seconds of music. For some reason. They suddenly remember to turn it off. Watch this next screen here.
3 hours and 24 minutes.
Oh, I thought there was music there normally. Long-term pitchers tend to be starters that couldn't stay on rotation but enjoy coming in relief. Mid SU is question mark to me. I guess those pitchers want any chance to play. Well, they get the big bucks no matter what position they play, so. Alright, so that was today's game. Now tomorrow's game. Oh, this will be prediction. What happens in real life. Kevin's tired. See, my team's all on fire except for Kevin. Kevin Biggio. They have a left fielder named Biggio.
With us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner Chris Singleton.
We're at the Minute Maid Park.
And a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season.
Look at that record.
Right now, this manager has been making all
very realistic.
All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Luis Garcia. What do you have on him?
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed 1 run, but he took a tough loss. You got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
I guess you're going to get all the awards.
To the plate.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, the second baseman with Merrifield.
And a pitch. Swing and a high
Slightly
fly
overcast
ball
today
down
in the
right
old
field
baseball
line.
world.
Makes the grab on the run.
Ah, stinker.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 5, Santiago.
And now the center fielder, Santiago Espinal. 3 hits last night, So he was a big factor in getting that win. Swing
Bo's back.
Ball to left. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
2 outs, bases.
He is back.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He went 2 for 4 in Sunday's game.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Throw, and it gets away. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Oh, crap. Shouldn't have ran.
The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. No score as we head to the bottom of the first.
I thought they lost it there, so I thought, well, oh, it's going to be okay.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. And towing the slab.
Guess that's not a good time to run.
Keep an eye on here with him.
So dominant in his last start. Double-digit strikeouts. It's going to be interesting today to see if he's able to have command of his... secondary pitches the way he did.
They actually wanted me to throw
Michael Brantley to start things off.
different one than that.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And it goes just foul. He goes down looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes.
Bassett in college had 2 pitches to be competitive. He keeps learning new pitches throughout his career. Oh. That's kind of interesting.
David Hensley up next for the Astros. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And first offering is fouled off. Bassett, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a 4-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider.
See where they wanted it to be, but
Swing and a miss. That
put
is
it there.
strike 2. The right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
in real life he has 8 pitches. How many in this game?
Here's Jordan Alvarez. Chris, it's
Oh, he's got at least 4 because there's 4 on the screen there.
A Dodger. The
So he
Dodgers
also has a
originally
slider.
signed him in 2016, and a little over a year later, the Astros acquired him for Josh Fields. Pretty good deal for Houston.
Oh, 5 from the looks of it.
First pitch, not close.
Great deal. And you see Jordan Alvarez really emerging as that David Ortiz type of designated hitter. Even though he likes playing left field, this is a guy that has become a true force in that position, if you want to call him the DH.
The 1-1. Curveball over for a called strike. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing
You think
there
6
for
is the
Houston.
max?
We played an inning. No score.
You could use it as a shift key.
Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, George Springer. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Garcia back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Just power everything.
The 0-2.
Hey, that one's perfect.
Ripped to third and
Ah, it didn't matter. Perfectly caught it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Banks off the wall. Hensley with a relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage.
Kind of told them to run late, but
in scoring position now and a good
got in
opportunity to
anyway.
push across the first run of the ball game.
How did they get a home run there? That fence is so high.
Now it's Jansen to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that one lifted in the air center field. Myers makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Crap.
Misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And fouled off.
They went to the upper deck there.
Runner at third with 2 away. Swings.
That was a good hit.
Deep to left center. And it hits the top of the wall. And they
This guy's a slow runner. Holy crap.
1-0 lead.
He only got 8 speed.
Well done. Drives in the run. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Two outs, runner at first. So up next for Toronto, Matt Chapman. On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Well, at least we got one in. Hard to get home runs around here. There's like just wall there.
Bottom of the second. And now here is Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, that would hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
There's a great graphic.
We'll say Abreu up to hit. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Throws to first. That takes care of Abreu.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Go back to Toronto, Blue Jays.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Pop up here, third base side. Biggio drifts towards it and makes the grab. And that is that. Astros are down quietly, and it remains 1-0.
Kind of weird having a different guy out there.
Top half of the third inning. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball
Wow,
game.
big fly ball.
His teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. Flied out his first time. Out to short. Oh, great stop. The throw. Hensley to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide right there.
Wrap.
Base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Slice the other way and foul. Bichette measures 6 feet even, 25 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Espinal, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on.
That's pretty good.
And it's out of here.
Wasn't really out of here.
Last one out. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And the batter is George Springer. And first offering is fouled off. Springer in his 10th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Bo Bichette goes yard for the Jays. It's now 3-0. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Corey Lee. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to third.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Righty to the plate. And takes low for ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
The 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
The wide to kick the pitch. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next pitch is popped up. Guerrero hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Mauricio.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Jake Myers at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Goes down swinging for the
Got him.
strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Still down 3-0. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The right-hander back to work.
That sounded good.
Hard hit, but
Good to him, though.
at him in left.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Danny Jansen to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. In the air,
Big
pretty
pop
deep out
fly.
to center field. Myers makes the play. That's out number 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Belt getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Bell into second, and he's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Triple and a home run.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1. Bounce to the left side. Throw is high and over his head.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. Popped out and foul ground first time through. There's a foul ball. And that one in the air center field. Myers has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end
Darn
it.
it.
Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. Now Michael Brantley steps in.
The designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
The wind of the pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, these Astros, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Just misses with that one. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So up next, David Hensley. Grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his
Bottom
first
for
pitches
strike
are
one.
strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The Stros hitless so far in the game. Strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Alvarez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chris, Alvarez has turned into one of the best young hitters, maybe one of the best hitters in all of baseball. He's got some of the most raw power in the entire game. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Yeah, and won that Silver Slugger Award in 2022 and a slugging percentage of .613 and OPS over 1,000.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Astros go down 1, 2, 3.
234 XP.
New inning getting started. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Whit Merrifield. Garcia back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Here's a rocket out to left. And it's caught for the
crap. Got it.
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Myers hauls it in, 2 away.
Darn it.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto.
Alexa, what's the LA Kings score? Uh-oh.
Screamer into the outfield. And Bichette is retired.
7 minutes left, and they're losing 3-2.
But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's Kyle Tucker. Thinking Kyle Tucker has done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft. On the ground to third. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. Grounded out his first time. That misses off the outside edge. The Astros yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1
as he was out front that time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's there. He's got it. Out number 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Here's Alex Bregman. Fly to left his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1. Here we go, Astros. Here we go.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park, top of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, George Springer.
The right fielder, number 4.
The pitch.
Springer.
Out front and foul to the left side. Out towards right center field. Tucker puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. Vladdy, 24 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Makes the
But it's all or nothing, eh?
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Danny Jansen. Jansen measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That's towards center. Tucker should have it. Makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they go quietly there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Astros nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Corey Lee. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And one away.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. Off the mark there. Ball 1. A little bit low.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And now 2-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. In the air, foul off first. Guerrero makes the play. 2 down.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
First offering is fouled off.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Third out.
Bottom.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Maton. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Phil Maton.
At the plate, Brandon Bell.
All right, Brandon.
This kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And he deals. Hammered down the right side.
Holy cow, nailed it, but it's foul.
And that one sliced foul.
Oh, well, there's that now.
Left-hand hitter waits. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now it's Matt Chapman. And first offering is fouled off. Bell gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Chapman gets a piece there. Dive, and he's got it.
Ah, crap.
Hensley tossed to second, and they turn the double play.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman, and a nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those two.
Here's the left fielder, Kevin Biggio. Foul ball. Ripped to short. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
And the batter now, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 3.
Ah, crap.
Swings and misses at the initial offering. And a pitch. This one in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. That is the inning. One left for Toronto, but they lead it 3-0.
Close game here.
Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Michael Brantley.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
On the corner for a strike, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now
I thought I hit the
shortstop,
guy.
David Hensley. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
The Stros still looking for their first hit in this one. And the 0-2. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time.
Yeah, they got their hit.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boo.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Bassett with a look to first. Hensley dives back in safely.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
That's a slider for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Got him looking for the K. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Tucker up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a tapper. Fires over to Guerrero, and that will end the inning. Now on the bump, Seth Martinez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now for the Jays, Santiago Espinal.
The center fielder, number 5, Santiago Espinal.
And a pitch. Fly ball down the line. Tucker on the move. Makes a nice running catch.
Almost ran into the wall.
Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. That one hit to right. Tucker should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a little drop in drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Here's George Springer.
Man, oh man.
That one
Sounded
is
pretty good.
absolutely belted. And it bangs off the top of the wall.
Oh crap, he hesitated there.
For the out.
He wouldn't have hesitated. Told him to go, but then he seemed to stop.
Eric Swanson on a pitch out of the pen here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. The pitch. Foul ball there.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The pitch. Good eye in that spot. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
And now it's Alex Bregman. On the ground to first, and foul ball. And now the 0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And the pitch. Going to count 1-2. Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And it's fouled away.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
2 outs. Swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Houston, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Martinez back to work. Up the middle, Hensley gets it to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Darn it.
Now batting, catcher, Danny.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. Ground ball to Abreu. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Brandon.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Brandon Bell. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. They don't come in.
1, 2, 3.
For 3 outs, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, bottom 9. Now it's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. Swanson, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Here comes a pitch. And a strike. Right-handed reliever. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Kicks and fires. That one missing inside. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now Jake Myers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's the strike.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Next offering is fouled back.
Let's go, Houston!
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Brantley in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And he steps off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer drifts towards it, and he's got it. Ball game. And
there we go.
Used 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
That prediction is correct for tomorrow's game. It'll be a close one.
Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
If you haven't followed yet, please do so. If you want to check out my YouTube, link is in the description as well for some shorts from my trip to New Orleans and Las Vegas, and there's past streams there and past clips and stuff like that. Thank you for whatever role you played today. Those who shared, chatted. Julian was our most recent chatter. Stephanie, am I going to bed? Yes, I am. I'm going to bed. And Paul, have you ever had a dessert pizza? 64% said yes or no. 64% said no. And 36% said yes. Stephanie made it through a whole stream. She didn't even tell me what dinner was. Ask what my dinner was. Put that poll in the poll results. Been working on something else. Good night, good night, good night.